All right, hello everybody. Welcome to Monday Night Tights here on After Further Review. I'm your host, Steve Tower, and this is our Night of Champions, as one of my lights just decided to go a little wonky on me here. Live TV. There we go. And we'll have all three titles on the line here tonight. Including we will crown our first ever TV champion, the culmination of the tournament that we've been having. John Kent will take on the Scrap Yard Mongrel, and that will be our co-main event. Our first match here tonight will be for the Tag Team Championship. The Grit and Glory team of Dynamo Jones and R Phenomenal, they will be defending their titles against the first of our guest challengers here tonight. Both of these will be a blast from the past that hopefully will make for an entertaining match. So here we go. So the champions are already in the ring, and let's see who their opponents will be. Zia Kabidi is ringside for the champions, and here we go. Making their way to the ring, they are multi-time tag team champions. It is the team of Mark Russell and Dancing Bob Hansen. The Border Patrol has made their return to Monday Night Tights. And Deb Russell will be ringside for the challengers. Oh boy. So let's see what happens as we've got our first big reveal here of the show. Our pre-match roll is going to go to highlight reel O. And let's see what is going to happen. Oh, we're going to go to highlight reel P. Let's see. Ally of the favored wrestler gets on TV with entertaining antics. Increase the TV grade of the ally by 1 letter. So before the match starts, Zia Kabidi cuts a promo backstage, and everyone's very entertained by that. And his TV grade is going to bump up to an A. My goodness. And that makes you wonder, how long is he going to want to be a sidekick for the tag team champions? But for now, he is happy to be at ringside for them. All right, so with that out of the way, let's get down to action. We'll have Dynamo Jones will start for the champions, and Dancing Bob Hansen will be the first in the ring for the challengers. Can they regain their titles, or will the upstart Grit and Glory team retain their title belts? Here we go. There is the bell, and we are underway. And the first one we have is a smart check. Both of them have it. Both of them are tied, so that will go to the favored wrestler. So Dynamo Jones is going to whip Bob Hansen, and then we'll get him down with a clothesline. And we do use the advanced tag team options. So after every move, we'll roll. Oh, and that's going to be a hot tag, as Mark Russell is going to get the hot tag and come in and take advantage of Dynamo Jones, who is celebrating maybe a little bit too early. So now Mark Russell in. Both teams are helped. So we're going to go to, or this will go to the Border Patrol, and we will go to Highlight Reel V as their valet ringside. Deb Russell is going to insert herself into the match. Let's see, a 35. Let's see, opponent scores 1 point, and then grandstands. Doesn't notice the valet sneaking up from behind. The valet move disables opponent, and Mark Russell is going to score 3 points on the assist from Deb. There we go. Good work by the challengers, and there is no tag after that. Welcome to everybody joining me here ringside. We got a good crowd here in the chat room. Welcome everybody. We are underway with our Night of Champions, and our first big return is the Border Patrol here, challenging for the tag team title. Let's see, looking for the smart quality. Both have it, but now the champions are the trailing team, so they'll get the point, as Dynamo Jones will evade a couple of kicks from Mark Russell. And let's see if he can get a tag out. And indeed he does. He'll move out of the way and then tag in our Phenomenal. And he makes his first appearance here in the match. And he's going to come right in and lock on the Arbuckle Stretch Powerbomb. Arm to Mark. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and that is going to send him over the ropes and out of the ring. And this match is now spilled out of the ring. Here we go. So our Phenomenal will follow Mark Russell. What is going to happen? Our Phenomenal slams Mark into the floor. They remain outside. Let's see. And again, now he'll throw him into the barricade. Uh-oh. Not looking good for the challengers. And again, back into the barricade. Our Phenomenal not letting up on Mark. He needs some help here. Oh boy, let's see. So our Phenomenal, he is going to grab an object under the ring. And actually, I have Dave Little's handy dandy object deck here, right off camera. Let's see. Oh, or I thought I did. Oh yeah, here we go. All right, so we'll give these a shuffle. And let's see what he grabs. Oh my goodness, it's knitting needles. Let's see. And then we will re-roll here on the chart. We get a 5. The leading wrestler scores 2 points, but the ref issues a warning and the match continues in the ring. So our Phenomenal will jam those knitting needles into Mark Russell. We're back in the ring, and our Phenomenal is going to go for a pinfall. Can the champions retain their title? Let's see. No, Mark Russell kicks out right on the count of 1. And then let's see if he is going to get a tag. No, he is not. But Dynamo Jones comes back in. So good work here by the champions. Let's see if they can finish off a weakened Russell in the ring. Let's see. Powerful. Oh, he does have powerful. And oh boy, so he is gonna hit him with a let's see, an inverted power slam. Uh-oh. And that is gonna set him up for his finisher. The exclamation point where he does a body slam and then poses for a selfie. Let's see. So here we go. He sets him up. And oh, and he is gonna hit it. Oh, the humanity as Dynamo Jones hits his exclamation point and then poses for the selfie as the ref counts 1, 2, and 3. The champions have retained here in our opening bout. Oh boy. All right, let's see what happens in the post match. Let's see. Oh, we're gonna go to well, let's see. Actually, I guess the champions would have been considered the face in this. Let's see. So the face did win. So we're gonna go to highlight reel T. And let's see what happens here. The face win results in an added new quality. Oh, how about that? So our champions, not only do they retain their titles, but they are going to get a choice quality added. Let's see. So for Dynamo Jones, he had a pretty good card already. I suppose, well, let's see, what could he add? Oh, well, how about he adds, they'll both gain the object quality, as that was a big help to them in this match. All right, so there we go. Grit and Glory retains the titles. A good showing by the returning Border Patrol, and we will gold putting. There we go. Perhaps we will see them again on a future show, but good to have them back here on the tabletop for sure. All right, so the Night of Champions continues here as we will get the ring reset for the next match. But before we get into the next match, we are going to have an interview segment with our reigning world champion, Triple G, who does not know who he is going to face in the second part of our main event. So our next match will be for the TV title, but right now we are going to hear from Triple G. And let's see what he has to say. So again, welcome to everybody joining me here tonight. Good crowd in the chat room. Appreciate you guys tuning in. And hope that your week is off to a good start, as we're just a couple weeks away from the Christmas season here. All right, so here we go. We will go to the interview segment. And let's see what happens. All right, so Robbie dropped the mic, kaboom, comes out and introduces Triple G. And let's see what happens. Uh-oh, the guest forgets his script and improvises. Roll one die on an odd, reduce the guest TV grade by 1 letter, but on an even, increase the guest TV grade by 1 letter. Oh my goodness. So Triple G comes out and he forgets his line. He is gonna try to ad lib. Let's see, and he does really well. Hey, he comes out and says, "It doesn't matter who I face. It doesn't matter what Ghost from Christmas Past comes out. I am ready because I am Triple G, and his TV grade has now gone up to Triple A. So his opponent will have their work cut out for them in the main events. All right, so thank you, Robbie. And now let's go back into the ring for our co-main event, and this is for the first ever Monday Night Tights TV Championship belt. So introducing first, hailing from Tulsa, Oklahoma, and weighing in at 200 pounds, he is Scrap Yard Mongrel. And his opponent from West Newbury, Massachusetts, he is the worst case scenario, John Kent. All right, so let's roll to see where our out of ring is going to be. 7, 8, 9 for Kent, and it's going to be at 6 for Scrapyard Mongrel. So John Kent with the higher TV grade, so he will get the favored. And let's see what happens in our pre-match. We'll be on highlight reel O. 53 is the roll. Let's see. Ally of the underdog wrestler offers disarming comments. Reduce the ally and the underdog grudge grade by 1. So Scrapyard Mongrel is going to get a pep talk from his, and he actually does not have an ally yet. So let's see who that is, and his grudge grade will go down to 2, but he will still have the grudge advantage should that card come up. So here is our stack O unaffiliated wrestlers, and let's see who it is that gives Scrapyard Mongrel the pep talk. And it is one of the new wrestlers, Joey Samaripa comes out. So, all right. So Samaripa, he will earn himself a scratch card, and now he is allies with Scrapyard Mongrel, and he will have a -1 TV grade, or a -1 grudge grade rather. And Scrapyard Mongrel now has a friend. And Joey Samaripa. All right, and so he will also gain a temporary help quality for this match, should that card come up. And if it does, then he will gain it permanently. That's a little house rule that I've come up with that I feel like has worked really well. All right, so with the formalities out of the way, let's get this match underway. Hey, oh, awesome. Grant, the solo promoter, has just gifted a membership to Tony B. Thank you, Grant. That is awesome. I appreciate that. Appreciate your support for being a member, and welcome Tony B to the AFR member group. Awesome. Thank you again. That gets a salute, Grant. All right. Here we go. John Kent, Scrapyard Mongrel, who will be our first TV champion. So there is the bell, and it's going to be John Kent, who is going to come out. He's going to reverse a hold and then into a neck snap, and he jumps out to the early lead. Let's see. They are both strong, so we'll give this one to the trailing wrestler. So Scrapyard Mongrel is going to come back as he'll just do an old-fashioned shoulder tackle. And we are right back knotted even. Let's see. Both of them have quick. We are tied, so that'll go to the favored wrestler, John Kent. Back, let's see, with a flying bulldog for 3 points. My goodness. Let's see. But Scrapyard Mongrel is going to come right back. Let's see. He is going to hit him with a big power bomb. 1, 2, 3. And we are going out of the ring. Let's see, or are we? So unfortunately for Scrapyard Mongrel, um, he is not the leader. They're both tied, and I believe that the favored wrestler gets the would be considered the leading. Or I suppose we could roll a decider die for the first one to see who it is. Well, all right, yeah, let's go out of the ring. And we'll roll a decider die to see who is leading. So if it comes up with a dot, it'll be John Kent, and if it's blank, it'll be the Scrapyard Mongrel. All right, here we go. Out of the ring we go. Oh, and it is going to be John Kent who gets up to his feet and smacks Scrapyard Mongrel into the side of the ring. Oh, let's see. Oh, but Scrapyard Mongrel, he's going to block the next punch thrown by Kent and is going to retaliate. And oh boy, it is a big one. 4 big points. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now he definitely is the leading wrestler. Let's see. Leading wrestler pummels opponent onto the announcer's table. Oh boy. Let's see. So this is for it's for 2 points, but this is considered our co-main event. So if it's the main event, the leading wrestler smashes the opponent onto the announcer's table and then gets an immediate pin opportunity. So they don't get the points, but they'll get the pin opportunity, and this will be on his regular TV grade. So here we go. Scrapyard Mongrel trying to become our first TV champion. And no, John Kent kicks out, and we are back in the ring. All right, so we're going to go to the wild card. For the wild card for the first time here tonight. Let's see, wild card, whoop. For a regular match. As I see there's not a lot of love for John Kent in the chat room. All right. Let's see. John Kent is agile. He hits a cloverleaf leg lock for 3 points. And he has knotted this match up. Oh, and then he is going to hit a big power slam for 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right into a pinning opportunity. And this will be on Scrapyard Mongrel's regular TV grade, so an A. And there is 1, 2, and 3. Oh, John Kent with a huge power bomb. And he is going to be awarded our first ever TV championship. There we go. John Kent, the worst case scenario, your TV champion. Of course, we do have to roll the post-match. Let's see. So let's go to highlight reel X as John Kent is celebrating. Let's see. 62. Commissioner makes glowing statement. Reduce the grudge grade of the winning and defeated wrestlers by 2 points. Well, there we go. So the commissioner is happy with how the TV championship tournament came out. So John Kent's actually going to go down to -1. And Scrapyard Mongrel will go down to 0. A good match by these two, and a good run by both of them as well in this TV tournament to crown our first champion. So perhaps we have not seen the last of these two facing off against each other in the ring. All right, so now it is time for our second main event of the evening, and it is for the World Championship belt. Let's roll first to see where the out of the ring markers go. 6 over there, and then 6, 7, 8 for the challenger. All right, so the champion Hailing from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 255 pounds, he is Garrett Glenn Gillenwilder, otherwise known as Triple G. And let's see who his opponent is going to be. Wait a minute. By God, that is Keith Avalon's music. What is he doing out here? He was kicked out of the Federation a couple of All Hallows Eve shows ago. And what is he doing back in the ring? And more importantly, what is he doing challenging Triple G for the World Championship? My goodness. What is going on here? All right, let's see what our pre-match roll is. We're going to go to highlight reel R. Ooh, helps if I knew my alphabet. There we go. All right, and highlight reel R. Let's see. The heel and heel ally land multiple punches to the face before the match begins. And for 3 points. Let's see. So I believe in this scenario that Keith is going to be the heel and Triple G would be the face. So Keith and his ally, who is that? AFR Steve, who has turned Keith to the dark side. We're going to pummel Triple G before the match. Oh, and it'll be Keith who gets the bonus. Oh boy. All right, so we are off to a crazy start. And here we go. Now the ref finally gets control, rings the bell, and we are underway. All right, both wrestlers with smart. Triple G is trailing, so he will evade the first legal move by Keith to get out of the way. Let's see. And then, and he's going to go right in for his G-string, tying up Keith in the ropes for a rope-hung figure 4 arm lock for 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the champion back in control. Grudge will give this to Keith. He'll come back with multiple elbow smashes for 3 points. 1, 2, 3. And it is now Keith who is in the lead. Let's see. Powerful. Oh, yes. He has it, and he's on a circle. So, oh boy, here we go. Let's see. A reverse bulldog by Keith for 3 points. And now Keith in control. My goodness. He does not have the object quality, though. So that means that it's a chance for Triple G. And he does have the favorite quality. So he is going to hit, he's going to hit a stun gun for 2 points. Trying to claw back in. Keith's still leading. Let's see, and we're going to go to the wild card. What is going to happen here? Let's see, 53, heavy. He does not have the heavy quality, so opponent scores 2 points with an airplane spin of the wrestler, followed by a toss to the mat. So Keith just picks up Triple G, tosses him around in an airplane spin, and then throws him to the ground. And Keith is starting to get in control here. Oh, but now he's going to lose momentum. Triple G with a chance to take momentum on the strong, and he does. So he'll just lay a big boot into Keith. Let's see. Favorite, that is going to go to Triple G again as the crowd starts getting behind him. Some clubbing blows onto the challenger, and we are all tied up here. Anyone's match. Oh, there we go. Let's see. Oh, and he is once again going to lock on his G-string hold, and that is for 4 points. And that means that he is going to set him up for his apogee finisher, an inverted power slam. Crowd on its feet. Keith in trouble. And he nails it. Boom. 1, 2, 3, and Triple G has retained his title against the surprise challenge from Keith. Oh boy. All right, let's go to our post match. And we are going to go to Highlight Reel T. And let's see what happens here. The face win results in the heel attacking the face after match. Oh, causing an injury. Oh, no. So as Triple G is celebrating, Keith and AFR Steve are going to jump in the ring and beat him down. Let's see. Our world champion is injured. Oh, no. For 6 matches, they have just laid down a beating. And that means that our world champion is going to be unable to defend his title for the next 6 weeks through the end of the month. My goodness. So madness and mayhem to end the show here tonight. What is going to happen next week? We will we'll get an update on Triple G. John Kent will defend his title for the first time, and maybe we'll hear from Keith and AFR Steve again. All right, guys, that is going to do it for tonight. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Kicking off the week here with a little wrestling action. And hope everyone's week goes well. Hopefully you're not too stressed about the holidays, at least not yet. I actually got almost all of my shopping done today, so that's why I'm in a pretty good mood. So there we go, guys. That is it for now. We'll see you guys next Monday for more Monday Night Tights. Until then, my name's Steve. Get out there, have fun, play games, and I'll see you after further review. Big shout out again to Grant for the membership. All right, take care, guys.